Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. Moore to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Wentz. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Raymond going to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First carry now for Ty Chandler. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run now for Chandler. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's caught by Chandler. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
At the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Wentz. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
We'll go play action with Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
33-yard line.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Isaac TeSlaa was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go. Block 20.
Throwing, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Price now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 280!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
At the 46-yard line.
Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. On the ground, this is Chandler. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Lions
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And he will score! Brock Wright, touchdown Lions. It's his second touchdown of the year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it. All the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it here with Campbell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll work just shy of midfield on second and 9. Here's Wentz. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. First and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Wentz. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Go. Waiting!
Now Wentz. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Throwing is Wentz. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Waiting!
That is Wentz. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. Waiting!
Wentz. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10.
Lions 10. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Raymond now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff to throw on first down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Four now. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
180. What's that?
On play action, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
It's going to be third. They need one. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's LaPorta. And he would have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go, Pac-Man.
To throw, Wentz. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go, go. 20.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 180. What's up?
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Winston's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Like 20. Like 20.
Throwing here is Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 17-yard line.
Now a pitch to Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
What's that? White 20. What's that?
They showed jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
What's that? Like 20.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
180.
They'll run with Gibbs. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And now it's fourth down.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, back man. 280. Wait, son.
Now, faking the give. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll have it. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. 120.
Now give on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll look to throw. A short one taken by Hockenson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Waiting. On.
Here's Wentz. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this.
And he's got another one. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will up the lead to 5.
21. Lions 16. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Raymond now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now, Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the
And this is a tricky
44-yard
part
line.
of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Goff to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They hand it to Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Go tonight. Like 20. Hey, kill. What's that?
Goff to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 18.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't
First and
predict
10
how many
at the
possessions you
13-yard
have
line.
left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
2nd and inches.
180. Me. What's that?
Now this looks like a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this
Brings
game,
up
Mike, I don't
3rd
think there's even a
and
debate.
1.
This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1, and that is incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now Wentz. That's swung out to Chandler. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That is Wentz. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Wentz's pass intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
180. Hold on. Check.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll take this one in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
20.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
Kirby Joseph on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. 280.
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing is Wentz. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down.
The Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Wentz. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Minnesota.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Wentz. He's got his man, Jefferson. The Lions all their first time out as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
The 19-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 120. What's up?
To throw, Wentz. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down.
280.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage.
28, Lions 24. Will Reichard to kick
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Raymond now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Their own 24-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here goes tonight.
From the gun, it's Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. That's caught by Tesla. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just one left in this game. We'll see. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.